channels
Yep.
at the same time, which is pretty damn neat.
So I don't think I have the option
Sharing?
adding people to a guest on my channel. I don't think I can do that. I don't have that option like I usually do.
It doesn't have the present or invite button at the bottom?
Right. The invite guest, I don't have that in the settings.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, let me go to settings.
Hey Simon, so you can see Joe's chat, correct? Because
Yes.
I see people
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, I see Joe. I see Joe's chat on the TV, and then I see the chat in my live on the tablet.
Oh, okay.
So right now there's 10 on my live, or yeah, on my side over here, and then Joe has. Actually, I can tell.
70, 80.
Okay. So I guess they just opened up another tab and they're watching both of us at the same time.
Yeah. So if anybody else wants to come on and test it, jump on your channel, see if this thing works, which it looks like it is.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the. Hold on, what is this?
I need a bigger TV.
Yeah, I don't have the invite guests on here, so yeah, it's still your show, basically. You can invite whoever you want.
Yeah, your mic. I don't know if your mic. Can you guys hear his mic breaking up, or is it just me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my phone. I think I need a actual mic.
No, Lance, you only need your laptop or your cell phone, to test this. You don't need two devices. You just need one because you're going to go live on your channel. The only bad thing is that you won't be able to see the chat, but I can display the chat. And can you see this chat on your channel, Simon?
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me go back to your live. This live is mine on my channel. Let me go to your channel. Hold on. There you go.
Holy cow! We have a whole pocket full of people back there. Hang on. I just saw all these people back there.
Holy smokes!
Good
Alvin.
Lord. Hey, Simon. Joe,
Yeah.
I just hit the link that was pinned.
Uh-huh.
It dropped me right in, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, if you should. Do you have a YouTube channel, Alvin?
I do, but I have no content yet.
Okay, so you should still be yeah. If you have a YouTube channel, you should be able on the right side, on the upper right side of your page, it'll say broadcast to your channel.
Okay.
Can I answer a question real quick?
Yes.
Bobby Diggs, 78. Russ, I'm debating between that Pits and Spits charcoal grill and that Lone Star Grill's charcoal grill. Both have similar features. Wondering your thoughts. All right. I like my Pits and Spits. It does great. You can do low and slow on it. You can do hot. You can do whatever. Love it. I love the way it up and down. It's almost like a reverse Santa Maria. Well, the one that Lone Star Grills does basically the same thing, but the one advantage the LSG has over the Pits and Spits is they got a divider, a wall down there where you charcoal. You got two charcoal grates, which means you can really get an offset smoker effect because you got your fire over here and it comes over through your protein, and plus the vents. They got a vent on each side of the lid. The one I has a long permanent vent that's not adjustable all the way across the back. It vents through all of it. But I've done low and slow cooks with great success with it. So it's really your choice. I know the LSG is probably more expensive. That's the only thing.
Yeah, so Lance went live on his channel.
So I was going to mention that, Joe. I got a notification for Al. I got a notification for Lance going live, and I just hit your pinned address and jumped straight on.
Yeah, so what are you on your cell phone or computer?
Cell phone.
All right, so it should say it on the cell phone too. I don't know, Simon, did it show up on the cell phone?
Yes, sir. Since I let me see. As soon as I hit on
somewhere on the upper right hand side, Alvin, it should say broadcast, like a blue button.
Yeah, there's an option on here actually. Stream this to your audience. You have to click on that. There's a little option somewhere on the settings probably. Once you log in.
It'll say stream to your audience. You see that anywhere on your screen, Elvin?
No, I see it upper right-hand corner. Refresh.
Oh, okay, so right now hit on where it says more,
Okay.
and then it should be right there. Stream this to your audience.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah, it says sign up for free.
Oh yeah, you gotta sign up, huh?
You got to sign up for StreamYard.
Or StreamYard. Yep.
Okay, so I'll just log out that. I'll get off, let somebody else come on. Just wanted to type in and let you guys know.
Hey, wait a minute. I can see the chat from Lance now.
Are you watching his screen or are you watching yours?
I'm watching on. You see the comment that just came out over here on his? It says, so I can see the comments. For example, that comment right there is from his channel.
I lost track of whose channel I started.
Check
Oh,
that
this one
out.
here. Huh, okay.
The
Yeah,
only
so-
downside I see to that is like if everybody goes live, and we all share a lot of the same subscribers together. That's where you're gonna find out who really loves you.
Yeah.
Well, I got two people that love me.
Somebody steal all the viewers, you know.
Well, hell, I had 80 before we started this whole fiasco, and I'm down to 63. So
They done jumped over on somebody else's live.
Yeah. I had 10. I'm down to few.
All right, guys,
funny.
I'm off.
all right,
Hey,
Elvin.
Alvin, I don't see Joe's chat no more. The only thing I see is my own chat.
You gotta go to
You know
the
what?
channel.
What's crazy is Lance's Nightbot is in the chat.
It's in my
Oh,
chat.
no way.
Yeah, it's in Joe's chat.
Is it?
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Oh, this is my chat.
So, Joe, type 805.
What do you mean 805?
Just put 805 in the chat. See what happens.
Yeah, it said George typed it in my chat.
Okay, George put it in in the chat too, and it did work.
No,
But I know-
actually, George put it on your chat.
Okay, I was seeing if yours popped up also.
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, and Joe's? Can Joe
Yeah,
see
mine.
it?
I put 805, but it didn't pop up on mine. It popped up on because it has a little link. It has a little link over here. Watch, I can
Okay.
share my screen and show you guys what I see. Entire screen.
So how do I go back to Joe's chat?
So I don't think you can do it. Can you guys see this chat over here?
I do.
So you see how it's got this little link right here?
Yeah.
That means that it's coming from somebody else's chat.
Oh, wow.
So
Really cool, man.
if it's got this link, that means that it's coming from somebody else's chat, not my chat. If you look at
You know who used to do this?
uh-huh.
Leroy used to go live every week with what's his name, Rob, that Mr. Homeowner, and
Yeah.
they were able to do it on both channels like that. I guess that's how they did it.
Uncle
Yeah.
Dickie said that Melon has this. It's called something else, but Melon has that option. That might have been what they're using. I don't know. My question is, let's say if Russ was going live and I jumped on his chat and he wanted to go to bed because he's a little older than me, can I still keep the live going? Or because he's the host?
I'll go to bed.
Or does it end because he's the host and he goes to bed? Or does it stay alive because I guessed it off of his and kept it running?
I think he can end the broadcast and then you just continue with your part.
That's
Which
I'm
is
wondering,
what I was gonna tell Simon. Simon, you can just jump in my chat Tuesday and then I'll say I'm out and you stay,
Wow.
broadcasting.
That would be cool shit if that happens.
Yeah, I don't know if it kills it because I'm the host, like Lance said, or if it
Right.
I don't know.
When I seen Troy and Rob do it, they just ended the chat together, you know.
Mhm.
But they did it like that so both channels could kind of benefit from it, you know.
Sure.
This says I've already been on for an hour and 3 minutes.
What?
Now let me ask you this: if they send Joe a super chat, does he got to split it with Lance and everybody else?
Everybody just monetized.
There's a lot of questions to it, but it's very interesting.
It is. It's only going to get better.
And there's going to be some people experimenting with it going forward, and we'll know soon, huh?
Yeah.
Well, see, like I see Papa Texas, his last, well, it says twice at 10:31, and I'm still on my laptop. I'm still on Joe's live, is what I'm going to assume, because I never left his live, and I see 4 more comments that have not popped up on my cell phone on the live.
Yeah, I
So
know it
they
lags
must
a
be
little bit.
talking to Joe's chat, but not my chat, is what I'm thinking.
So it says, Joe, I made Philly cheesesteak sausages from PS Seasoning last week, used 50-50 brisket and pork, and came out amazing. Not sure if you tried that flavor yet. Some of the best sausages. Bobby, have that. I have that mix from PS Seasoning, and I also have the macaroni and cheese that I haven't tried yet, but I will. I'll get to it. But that sounds amazing, man. So, what kind of cheese did you use, or did you put cheese inside the sausage, or no?
That was the first sausage I did when I started that sausage.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right. I remember that, Russ.
Yeah, I did, when I did that sausage series for PSC, and that was the very first one. Was a fresh sausage. Went out there on the Weber kettle and cooked one up just for the video. But yeah, it was pretty tasty.
Big Gee, how do we lower our cholesterol after eating all this barbecue? You take your cholesterol medication.
The only thing they got that I'd say stay away from is their PS Seasoning Cajun style boudin. That stuff is not boudin, I promise you. No. It's got clove or something in there. I just couldn't stand. Like, oh, you know, when I first tried it, I'm like, yeah. And then the more I eat it, like after the video, I'm like, I don't like this. This ain't boudin, man. It ain't even close. But that's the only one. Everything else has been delicious.
Jalapeno garlic brisket seasoning sausage with fresh jalapeno and garlic as well. Yeah. I still have some of that seasoning from Victory Lane. I know that you've been asking for that sausage, so I think I might have to make it, man. First, I got to see if Victory Lane still has that available. I know that there's another company that makes it too, so I'll have to see if they still make it.
I see it now. I see that little thing you're talking about. I'm still trying to figure out the screen thing. So if I text, it shows on your channel and mine.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't think it would.
But if someone texts on Joe's, puts a comment on Joe's channel, it only shows on Joe's channel, not mine.
Okay. Well, I'll see your comment. I'm on Joe's live right now. It says Sleeper Barbecue. Anyone here?
Right. Yep. So,
and you know, you also notice the little icon.
Yep.
On the right bottom of each chat, it's telling you what social media format it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't tried that maple sausage. Now I've tried the maple cure that they got. That stuff's pretty good, but I haven't tried just a straight up maple seasoning.
Yeah, I've got their maple cure. I got like 3 big bottles of their cure. Joe's new trend idea: bean and oatmeal sausage.
What's up, Chris?
I'm gonna make some spaghetti and meatballs and just stuff it into the case, and why
not? With the noodles and everything, Russ?
Everything. No, I'm just joking. There is a channel on YouTube that does that kind of stuff. He stuffs everything in it.
Yeah, that guy's
real
nuts,
funny,
man.
and, you know, he's popular, man. That channel's got like 600,000-700,000 followers. I'm like, dang,
Yeah, and he's messy and not very
Yeah.
sanitary. It looks like he uses the same cast iron skillet to fry every sausage. He never washes it.
yeah. And the way he sounds, I just couldn't tolerate it. Like, oh,
Oh,
my
hell
God, who is
no.
this guy? You know,
I've seen his stuff by accident, I think.
he's kind of making fun of sausage making in a way, in my opinion. You know,
Alvin, Joe, when are you going to give us the cornbread recipe, chili and bean? I actually have the ingredients. I went and bought them. I mean, I have in my food truck because I make cornbread every morning, but to make it at home, I have the ingredients here. So I was going to do it this weekend, but I didn't get a chance.
Joe's comment. Now, Joe's comment came to my screen,
Yeah, I put it on your stream
but
where it says smoking.
none of your other comments are coming to my screen. They're staying.
No, because I typed it into my phone where I'm watching your stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Matroni, what do you guys think about a drum smoker, say Gateway or Cotton Wind, versus a Kamado Joe or Yoder 640 pellet grill? Similar net worth. I sold my Gateway drums. Did they cook good? Yes, they did. The drums compared to the Kamado or Yoder 640, you're talking about 3 totally different cookers. I don't know how experienced you are, but to run a Kamado or a drum, you have to have some experience to understand fire management. The 640 is a set it and forget it kind of deal. You still have to know what you're doing, but it's a little bit more forgiving compared to your drum or a Kamado Joe. I think Kamado Joe is probably the most finicky because any sudden movement on the intake or exhaust affects your temperature in a very big way. The drum is a little bit more forgiving than the Kamado. And again, the pellet smoker is a set it and forget it. It depends on what you want to do, man. They're all great cookers. All of them are great cookers.
And the drum is pretty darn efficient too. To be
Very.
just a
I like
drum,
that.
you know, it's not thick and heavy like a Kamado.
Mhm.
But I sold my Gateway when I didn't want to, man. I love that pit. It was a pretty paint job, but we never could get around to using it. It's sitting out here in the weather. I'm like, I ain't letting this pit go to crap. So I ended up selling it here a while back, you know.
Yeah.
I do
You know,
like that. I like that Bronco drum. I tell you, I love that thing.
Hey, Chris, I don't know if you're still traveling or not, but if you are, fly to El Paso, man. Come on.
So did George go live also? I see that little icon by his avatar also.
No, that just means that he commented on my chat
Okay.
or somebody else that's live.
He's just commented again, and now he does not have that thing by his avatar.
Yeah, that means he commented on your channel.
Okay.
I agree, Jeff. Guns are like smokers are like guns. You can't ever just have one. I agree. You really want an offset?
Alta Sham 300. What is that?
That's a food warmer.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you see that at? Oh, okay,
It's
here
in
it is.
yeah, right there.
I ordered an Alto Sham 300 for my outdoor kitchen and rest my brisket overnight. Going to try. Oh, Bobby, you didn't have to do that, man. If they haven't delivered it, cancel it because you said you ordered a PK 100 earlier. You can use the PK 100 to hold your brisket.
Yep.
Oh, wow, yeah.
All day long.
All day, and it doesn't that thing holds temp like nobody's business.
Yeah,
I
it
need to
does.
use
I
it
love
more.
that. There's certain pits I'll never part with, and the PK 100 is one of them.
Yes, because it serves as it's a multi-tool, man. It's
Yeah.
And
But
then-
you know, when the first time I ever fired that up, I could smell that smoke, and it smelled a little acrid. I'm like, God, I hope this don't burn that sausage. I was nervous, you know. And then finally, it was done. And I think the first video I did was beef sticks, little snack sticks.
Mhm.
And I bit into that and like, holy crap, man. It was like the perfect smoke on it. It just blew me away. I'm like, dang, man. And everything I've done since and all that bologna and summer sausage and all that, it was just a perfect amount of smoke. I'm like, well, don't worry about the smell of the smoke outside the pit. Wait till the sausage is ready. It'll surprise you. I was
Oh,
kind
you
of nervous for this
retired?
pit first cook, and it was moving some smoke through there. I'm like, golly, boy, I hope that ain't too much smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
And also it blows smoke the entire time. So it's moving fast. It's got fans, and even the flame when it comes on, it comes out of them stacks. It's almost like a truck with smoke coming out of the exhaust pipe and
The Jake brake.
it's
The
doing
old
that.
Jake
when the
brake on a
flames
semi.
come on. Yeah, it's wild, but it was
Well,
perfect.
what's really cool about this too, what Al sort of touched on it earlier, there's no more concern with really walking on top of each other, their lives. If you're friends, like Al just said, so he and Simon share Tuesdays. So now they can both go live at the same time and not have to worry about stepping on each other,
Yep.
and maybe even bring new people to their communities. So,
Oh, it will. It will. Absolutely, it will.
So, George, Joe, this time next Wednesday too.
Yeah. Big G. Are you from El Paso or did you come in from out of town? That's awesome, man. Acorn Kamado for winter use. It makes cooking in the cold breeze. Yeah, I love the Kamado cooker, man. I love my my Grilla Grills Kong. That thing cooks like a champ.
That's wild. Huge delay.
Renegade, man, you must be reading my video notes because I'm gonna be doing something on the PK100 in 2 weeks. So stand by, and it's not sausage either.
The only downside to that PK100 that I can possibly think of is the fact you got to do small batch sausage, like 25 pounds or under.
Mhm.
Anything more than that, you're going to be struggling to have room, But
Yeah.
it'll handle 25 pounds, and I'm talking about like link sausage, that just hanging. But that's about the only thing. They got a big one. They got a pellet ran smoker. Yeah, well, they got some commercial smokers too. They got them as big as you want,
They the other thing about that is that if you're using the sawdust and it runs out, I mean it all depends too, but you had to put more sawdust. But usually like one pan is enough, man. It gives off a ton of smoke.
It is like on them beef sticks. It said always go to PS Season's website and they tell you how much sawdust to put in that pan. It said put it 1/4 of the way full for the beef sticks because of the surface area and all. You don't need a whole lot of smoke. And that's what I did. And then some like the bologna I did, it took 3/4 of a pan. Now, speaking of the pan, that pan lasted me about 6 months, and I went to use it one day. And I put sawdust, put the water in, and water started pouring out the bottom.
Mhm.
It's a real thin stainless. So what I would recommend is wash that thing out every time you use it because that ash is caustic, and it'll eat right through that stuff in no time. But if it happens to you, you can either get a new one or get a couple of them through PS Seasoning, or go to the pet store and get them little thin stainless steel water bowls. Same thing,
You know what I was thinking, Russ? Could you use a 8-inch cast iron skillet?
You could, but theirs, and I finally figured this out because I had a thick bottom stainless, and it took too long to get smoke rolling. That's why it's so thin. They want that metal
Instant.
very thin, but that way it can go right to work and start smoking that damp sawdust, But like I said, a few bucks at a pet store. And Jeff Rice, that happened to him on his PK, and he went to the pet store, and I think he bought like 2 or 3 of them. That way he wouldn't be caught shooting a video and also like crap,
Yeah, PK will send you a couple extra ones if you call them.
Oh yeah. I never asked him. I didn't even tell him what happened. I had a stainless steel, like I said, it's heavy bottom, but Derek ended up going to a pet store and just getting one of them little thin ones. It's working fine.
Your chat did pop up on my screen, but the last one was when Renegade was asking you about the oh nope, it just changed. Not a sausage video from the Thai garden guy.
I
So
guess
the
if I share it, does it pop up in your chat? Like, can you see this one in your chat? What's up, Zach?
Thumpaholic Fishing. He's one of the fishing channels I watch, so he's off of my side. Good channel. You almost see some good fish catching.
Big G, very nice, man. I appreciate you coming to eat at the food truck.
Big G, I do see that one. Yep.
Yeah. So then I think
saying.
if I display it, I think it comes out on your channel.
Okay, I see it. Yep, exactly right.
I tried a pellet tray in my PK100 and it worked great. Okay. I keep a bunch of B&B chunk flavors in a big plastic tub. A few times I left the top open to my crate, empty, dried, but found that the chunks very moldy. Do you think on the box are contaminated? No. I would just take out that one.
Yeah. You could even use it. Just make sure you use it first while you're letting your pit settle in and burn all that mold off. It's just on the surface.
Yeah, it's just on the surface. Now you could put something in there to absorb the moisture, but you said it's charcoal, right? Yeah, it's already charcoal.
It's wood chunks, I think you said. Yeah, BB chunks.
Wood chunks. Yeah. So you can put they sell like these charcoal filters that absorb moisture. And what's happening is with the temperature change, especially now, since we're going into spring, you get those cold nights and warm days. Well, that change of temperature creates moisture inside your smokers, charcoal, plastic bags.
Yeah.
And it'll ruin it, man, especially if you're in a colder climate.
Yeah, I'm in a real humid environment, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember ever seeing mold inside of a bag of chunks. I bought a new bag for this cook today, just hickory, B&B hickory chunks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And but I've got some in my garage I was looking through to see if I had any hickory. And I got some cherry in there and some apple that I bought back in 2020, and they still look brand new, you know. I don't put them in a bin. I just leave them in the bag, and the bag's usually open.
Yeah, charcoal itself will absorb moisture, but to get mold, it probably got wet somewhere along the line.
That's what I'm thinking too. Now, I've had a lot of moldy pits. If I got a pit I don't use for a while, and if I don't open them upper and lower vents and let it breathe, I come in there and that joker needs a shave. I mean, it's done grown some hair, you know.
Yeah.
Burn them out, make them look new again, or as good as possible.
Northern Thai Garden. If you're in Taiwan, you'll like my video that's going to come out next week. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Hey, Bobby, I just did a video today on that. That's the reason I'm at my son's house. That video should be out Friday or Saturday, and did it today. I was talking about when I first come in here, man. Very impressive. This is that
pretty cool, Joe.
Yeah, it is.
That old hickory pit. There it is behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Curious to see how well that unit does compared to a pellet. Oh, it'll burn a pellet grill. But I tell you what, I told Derek, I said, I never thought I'd say this, but this is every bit, if not better than an offset. And it's so much easier. I mean, it's got the convenience of a pellet grill, but the flavor of a stick burner are better. I'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
It's Thailand.
Which makes sense. You're burning a real log. You're not burning pellets. There's logs, you just put out more gas and flavor than pellets ever can. Pellets are okay, but you know what I'm saying? It's not as good in my opinion. Some might argue that, but that's my opinion. I don't think offset can be beat. Well, until this pit.
Hey guys, I gotta head out, man. Just wanted to try this out for me and Simon to use it later, but I appreciate you having me, Joe.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
We'll talk to you guys later, Lance and Russ.
All
All
right.
right, Al. Take care, buddy.
Take care.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be on much longer. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and let you have your channel back, Joe. This is very interesting. I appreciate you
Yeah,
letting
man.
me try this out. This is pretty cool.
You're welcome, brother. Anytime.
Definitely pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to see everybody start using it, man. It looks like a pretty good feature.
Well, George wants to try it Friday. He's getting ready to go back to work, so we got about a week or two left. I'm thinking of the 2 days, Friday and Sunday. Then after that, we're going to have to rethink things because he's going to be putting in some 15-hour days from the sounds of things.
Jeez.
So that just might squash our Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite meat?
Listen to this guy.
Who's that?
Oh, geez, that's a flashback.
Old John, man.
That was this past year, right? Or the last
That
summer?
was what?
That was cool.
Did you guys ever see this blooper one? Let me see this.
All right, before I get started on this 24-pound, I do want to thank Lou at Shit. All right, before I get started on this 24-pound ham, I do want to thank Lou at Sweet Lou's Barbecue and shit. To Lou because I've never smoked an uncured ham before. Now, I've smoked plenty of shit. I do want to thank Lou at Sweet Lou's Barbecue in North. I called him because I have never smoked a whole ham before that's been no. All right, before I get started on this 24-pound ham, I do want to thank Lou from Sweet Lou's Barbecue in shit. All right, so before I get started on this 24-pound ham, I do want to thank Lou at Sweet Lou's Barbecue. Now, I've never smoked an uncured ham like this before, so I reached out to Lou. He gave me some ideas, so I'm going to Lou's Barbecue in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, I reached out to Lou because I've never smoked an uncured ham like this. I've smoked plenty of shit. All right, so before I get started on this 24-pound ham, I do want to thank Lou from Sweet Lou's Barbecue in North Carolina. I reached out to him, and thanks again, Lou, for taking my phone call and answering my questions. He gave me some ideas on what I should do with this 24-pound beast. So I'm going to incorporate some of the North Carolina-style barbecue, kind of a meets Texas pulled pork, and I cannot wait to share this with you. Stay tuned.
I got one I'm trying to find. It is a blooper, and it's not public, but it's on my channel. I got it on private. And I took it all from one video, and I just kind of rearranged words. You'll say, hang on, I got to find it first. It's been a few years back. But, yeah.
That was hilarious. I hadn't seen that one in a while.
Oh my God. If I had all the footage from all my screw ups, geez, there ain't enough time of day to play all that stuff. Oh man.
I could not say Charlotte, North Carolina. Like I just could not say that, man. And I was like, shh, I just couldn't say it. It was hilarious.
Golly, man, trying to fumble through all these old videos.
Oh man. I forgot
I would just search for it, but I can't remember the exact title.
I'm gonna post that on TikTok.
El Soldado.
Soldado, that's a soldier.
Soldado.
I think I'm getting close.
Russ, please don't tell me that. My wife is going to divorce me if I order one of those Old Hickory before I even take.
Well, the only con about that pit so far is the price. I mean, like I said, I don't know the exact price, but they're expensive. I do know that. All right, let's see here.
I can already hear Chuck laughing.
Where is that video at? Maybe the next page. I might have already passed it. It ain't no big. Oh, here it is. Let me open it.
Can you share it?
Let's see here. All right, hang on. Let's see. Let me go back to StreamYard. Present. Share screen. This one should be Chrome. Chrome tab. Yeah, right here. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let me enlarge it. Let me turn it on.
Smoky Ribs. I'm going to be doing a request today. A guy from England, his name is Felix. Hey, I'm Russ Jones. Welcome to Smoky Ribs. Today I'm going to be doing a recipe from Sweden. It's by request from Philip Brandberg. Thank you, Philip. Sorry, so Philip. Hey, I'm Russ Jones. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, Smoky Ribs. Hey, I'm Russ Jones. Welcome back to Smoky Ribs. Philip Grant. Hey, welcome back to Smoky Ribs. I'm Russ Jones. Hey, I'm Russ Jones. Recording. And his wife had asked him if he would put his. Let me start over. Crap. Okay. God darn, I screwed that all up. Is I took. Let me stop right there. Keep tradition. Let's say, and I ain't never seen a moose in my neighborhood. All right, to do this, I went on with this. I took this. You take the frozen meat and checked it, and it was good and hard, rock hard. Before I went to bed, it actually woke me up at 5:30. Right now, I'm looking at it, rock hard. It was ready to go. Still holding like a champ. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to brine together, and once I one DL or deciliter.
That is hilarious.
Who's that comedian? There's a comedian or something that Russ really just reminded me of that guy. Who is he? Not the one who was married to.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I get told that a lot, especially the older videos. The guy that was on that the tour with Ron
not
White.
Roseanne Barr's old husband, ex-husband.
No. What's that comedian that was with Larry the Cable Guy and Ron White and the one from Georgia? That other guy, I can't think of his name, but I've been told in the comments. I can't even think of his name.
That is hilarious.
But anyway,
the part where you said it was rock hard.
Bill Engvall, that's it. Bill
Engvall. Yeah. What it was is a piece of meat that you freeze solid, and I put it in that grill dome because I could actually dial it in a 190 and hold as a Kamado. You put it in there at 190 degrees, completely frozen. You let it go overnight, and you don't season it or anything, but you make this marinade. And after you get to a certain temperature, you drop it over in this marinade and let it sit for like 3 or 4 hours to suck up all the flavor. Then you slice it real thin like deli meat. Man, it's freaking good. And that recipe comes from Sweden. And one of my subs back then, he asked me what I do. And I said, man, I don't know anything about it. So he gave me his recipe the way they do it. And I couldn't pronounce his name for nothing. Philip Brandberg or something like that. And the first time I said he's from England, but he's really from Sweden. So, man, I had a hard time with that video.
That was hilarious.
That's what I was talking about. It's hard, rock hard. It woke me up at 5:30 this morning, but that was different things I was saying. I just put them all together. Put that little bit of.
That's funny.
Yeah. Just messing around with it.
All right, Joe, I'm going to hop off your live, buddy. I do appreciate this. This is pretty fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think I'm going to
I got to figure out how to get out of here. I don't know if I don't sign off here, do I?
Well, you know what, Lance? Stay on. I'm going to get off, and I want to see if it kicks you out because you remember how you had that question?
Yeah.
But, guys,
I closed one of the tabs because I was getting the feedback. Now I'm sitting there wondering what tab did I close?
Yeah. I want to see what happens when I log off, if you stay on yours or if it takes you off.
Okay.
But you guys are so smart, it's dangerous. But yeah, guys, good hanging out. Russ, good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go back and watch your video on that old country.
Yeah, that's 4 days ago,
Oh,
4.5,
Hickory.
maybe 5 days ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But,
go. I didn't get notified for that one. It's crazy.
Yeah, nobody's getting notified, man. My videos stink nowadays. I can't get views for crap.
That's crazy.
Not on YouTube, anyway.
Yeah. Bueno, well, good hanging out with you guys, man. We will see you guys next Wednesday. Lance, I'm gonna watch this and see if it takes you off as well, man.
Okay.
All right, you guys have a good night, man.
Later, everybody.
Later, y'all.